You lose control of your face when someone challenges you. People notice it. Someone makes a sarcastic comment at work. Someone questions your ability in front of other people. Someone laughs at your opinion during a conversation. Your expression changes. Your voice gets louder. You start explaining yourself. You interrupt. You try to prove you are right. And everyone around you can see it. They see the person who made one comment suddenly change your behavior. The conversation was only supposed to last a few seconds. But now people are watching you defend yourself, argue back, and react emotionally. The person who provoked you gets exactly what they wanted. They wanted to see if they could make you lose your composure. They wanted to see if a few words could make you abandon your own control. And this is where most people lose. They spend the rest of the day replaying the conversation. They think about what they should have said. They wish they stayed calmer. They realize someone else was able to change their actions with almost no effort. This is why certain people keep provoking others. Not because their words are powerful, because the reaction they create gives them influence. Stoicism teaches that your response is the one thing nobody can take from you, and there are 7 responses that separate the person who gets pulled into every conflict from the person who stays in control. First, pause before you give them your reaction. Someone says something disrespectful. Maybe they insult your decision. Maybe they question your ability. Maybe they make a joke at your expense. Most people answer immediately. Their face changes. Their voice changes. They start defending themselves before they even decide what they want to say. That reaction is exactly what the other person was looking for. The first Stoic response is simple. Create a gap between what happened and what you do next. Take a second. Look at them. Let the moment exist without immediately fighting back. The person who controls his first reaction is the person who controls the entire situation. You become harder to manipulate because nobody can instantly pull you into their emotions. Second, stop explaining yourself after one accusation. Someone questions you. Maybe they say you are wrong. Maybe they say you are not good enough. Maybe they tell you that you do not know what you are talking about. Most people start giving a speech. They explain every detail. They defend every choice. They keep talking because they want the other person to finally understand. But sometimes the more you explain, the more power you give the person questioning you. A calm response is enough. That is how you see it. Then stop. The man who does not need to convince everyone in the room has a different level of confidence. He does not chase approval from people who already decided what they think. The third is, do not let insults become a fight over your identity. This is where many people get trapped. Someone does not just criticize what you did, they attack who they think you are. They question your intelligence, your choices, your character, and suddenly you are no longer discussing the situation. You are trying to prove your value. That is the trap. A person can say something about you without that statement becoming your problem. The Stoic response is to separate yourself from the attack. Ask yourself one question. Is there something useful here, or is this only meant to get a reaction? The man who knows himself does not panic every time someone misunderstands him. He listens, decides, and moves on. Fourth, ask questions when someone wants conflict. Some people provoke because they want an emotional reaction. They want you angry. They want you defending yourself. They want the conversation to become a fight. So do the opposite. Ask a question. Why do you see it that way? Why does this bother you? What are you trying to prove? Now the pressure moves back to them. They have to explain their own words instead of controlling your emotions. The man who stays calm enough to ask questions controls the direction of the conversation. He does not chase the fight. He makes the fight reveal itself. Fifth, walk away when the conversation has no purpose. Some arguments are not meant to be solved. You can see it happening. The person changes the subject. They ignore your answer. They keep looking for another way to attack. At that point, staying is a decision. You can keep standing there while someone tries to pull you deeper into the conflict. Or, you can end the conversation. I am not continuing this. Then leave. The disciplined person understands that leaving is not losing. The man who protects his attention understands that his time is more valuable than winning a pointless argument. The sixth is, control your body when pressure rises. Your body usually tells the truth before your words do. Your jaw tightens, your breathing gets faster, your voice becomes sharper, your posture changes. These are the moments where people lose control before they even realize it. The Stoic response is to regain control of your body first. Lower your voice, slow your breathing, relax your posture. You are showing yourself that the situation does not control you. The man who controls his body under pressure becomes someone others cannot easily provoke. Seventh, remember what their behavior reveals. The final response is understanding the person in front of you. Someone who constantly insults, mocks, or tries to embarrass others is showing a pattern. They are showing how they handle conflict. They are showing what they need from other people. A person at peace does not need to create chaos around them. So when someone tries to pull you into their behavior, you have a choice. You can match their anger, or you can remain someone who cannot be moved easily. The strongest response is sometimes refusing to become the person they are trying to create. The man who cannot be controlled by another person's emotions has a freedom most people never develop. The next time someone tries to provoke you, remember this. Your strength is not shown by how quickly you can attack back. It is shown by how much control you keep when someone tries to take it from you. You are no longer the person who reacts on command. You are the person who chooses his response. You are the person who can stand in pressure without losing himself. So the next time someone tries to pull you into an emotional fight, pause, control your response, and walk away, knowing they never had control over you.